What's going on YouTube? This is your boy AshTheMan. Thank you so much for definitely tuning in. So we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia Season 3 Episode 52. So in this episode, they're basically focused on upgrading quirks. Yes. But what they tried to do on the training floors before they was interrupted by the villain of Vanguards and they went through the whole mission to rescue Baku, they actually is getting back on track with trying to upgrade their quirks just so that they can get their hero license. Now, based on what the episode pretty much explained for us, is that it's like a 50-50 chance. So 50-50 chance of trying to get their hero license is definitely crazy. But however, they are really going to get intense with the training because at this point with All Might being gone, they had the hero killer in the last season going active. It's just been a lot of active things that's been going on the villain side to put the heroes on edge. Not just only in the capacity of how many heroes they got available, but now also on the public view of everybody that's going on. So public view on how things is being carried, or how the lack of security. So they came up with the previous idea of having the students on campus in dorms so they can keep a close eye on them and have the proper security so that family and friends will also be safe without them being at home and being attacked also, since the villains is getting more aggressive. Now in the terms of the students trying to upgrade their quirks, everybody seems to be progressing well besides Dooku. And the only reason I say that is because Mandara previously, each time he got into a real fight, like for instance got into it with Muscular Man, he ended up hurting his arms again. At this point to where it's like if he hurts his arms going forward, it's going to end up to where he may not be able to use his arms. So he has to also keep that in consideration and also not trying to mimic All Might. Now, in the terms of not mimicking All Might, he go to course of thinking maybe to upgrade his costume in a way that it may help out with his movements, because once he go over a certain percentage of trying to draw out the All Might quirk, his body takes pain from that. And that's why out of all of the students, Madara has like the least developed quirk. Not saying that it's weak or anything, because he definitely has done some amazing things to where he's one of the top people in the class. However, with his quirk, his body size and the muscles that he currently have doesn't allow him to use it at 100%. He probably could go, I would say, about 8 to 10%. So it's definitely something that he needs to work on. So in the course of this episode with him, observing certain things, going to the lab that try to build up on his, costume as his hero costume so he could be able to, upgrade, he ended up noticing something when he was in the lab, to where he ended up, the way his costume was alternated is that he have braces on his arms to kind of help out if he did have to use his arms, but also he has like leg armor, which I'm gonna just say like leg augments, but altogether he ended up creating a style with his legs called the shot style, which is pretty much using his legs to exploit the All Might quirk, which is definitely interesting because All Might, if you looked at all his moves, he used everything with his arms. You haven't seen nothing with his legs, nothing at all, which is kind of crazy depending on how much power and everything what has been displayed to us. But however, it's a great development episode because when things is heating up in the next arc that is getting ready for, I think the students need to be at up to par, or at least better than what they was, to try to go past for it. And me, I'm all hype for it. If I don't want to see just something, a miracle happens and they go through another fight. Now we don't need that. We actually need to see them upgrading so we can actually get a better understanding of their quirks and how it works. And it's good the way that they kind of like explain it as heroes to try to see how they can get better. I'm all for it. I like the way that they doing this, and still the way that they kind of like spreading out everybody and seeing how they getting better is definitely great. And I also want to take some time to let y'all know that I will be back on track with this. I had took a break for a second, had a few personal things going on, but yeah, your boy is back and we're going to get down and dirty with these reviews, these topics, because I definitely want to talk about some things with Dragon Ball Super, which I'm working on a video for that, part 2 for the first one that I was talking about with the movie. Also, I still want to do my review for Tokyo Ghoul Manga since it recently ended, and also just for the season of it for the anime. So I am working on some content for you guys. But again, thank you very much for still being here, watching my videos and my review, hearing me out, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And again, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. AshTheMan out.